Alright YouTube, it's time for another edition of Minecraft Survival. Now, let me check my volume settings here, really quick here. What does it sound like when I break a block? And now I can pretty much... yes. Now I can pretty much wander around at will. Actually, I think it's, yeah, it's just morning anyway. I think I've torched everything up enough here so that there won't be any mobs spawning in our little settlement. Now, the work begins. I've got to fill things in, make it look all snazzy, and build more homes. There's no use in building them. There's already way more homes than there needs to be for the villagers to replicate. Somebody suggested they were being killed by mobs, probably, but now the mobs can't really kill them. So we're gonna need a shit ton of dirt here, I believe. Probably grab like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, just have 7 full stacks of dirt. That's it. Maybe I'll pave with andesite. Yeah, maybe I'll do that just to use that up instead of using all the gravel. Let's see, I'm trying to think of other things I might need. I might need, well, we'll make a few more torches here. Yeah, I'll pave with andesite probably. It'll look about the same as gravel. There's less gravel, generally speaking, it seems, around this particular area. There's also a great deal of clay in that water. What I intend to do then, let's see, I'm just in the planning stage right now. Let's see, more andesite. See, there's a little extra gravel. Well, we may need a bucket. I don't think we will, but we got more than enough shovels. I'm just trying to plan here, generally speaking, what form this stuff is going to take. I'll start by filling in this area. I'm thinking of a town that's sort of a bi-level. There'll be a wooden dock along this side as well. Oop. Sort of carve out that side, bring it along, the wood along that side as well, and have one empty side. This is going to be, as I said before, sort of a park area, just for decoration. But this wall, once I drill the rest of this out, the villagers won't be able to get over it. And this extra dirt will go. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, thought I was gonna end up with water pouring in. I guess not. But then I'll be able to make more homes once it's all level. Until it's leveled here on the outside, building more houses. Ooh, that wouldn't be good. Would be a fruitless endeavor. One more there. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna go along the length of the wall to make sure. I believe it's all, yeah, see, then we've got a few little areas like this. Building more houses until the rows along the wall are finished is pointless, because villagers, once they do replicate, then they will just climb out. They get stuck out there, they'll get killed. Or they won't get killed, it'll be part of the village population, but it won't actually be in the village itself, which would be kind of pointless as well. It's done. This is all, yeah, it's fine the way it is. Yeah, I'm just looking right now, sort of making sure, and then this is too high all the way along. I'm going to fill in this side because once this house is gone, the villagers shouldn't wander over into this general region. So it won't matter if there's actually like a trench along the wall here, or I could just raise the wall and it wouldn't matter, because I'm going to be filling this area in anyway. Because that's, again, it's either going to become part of the town, or it's just going to be a giant fenced-in sort of field, which is kind of both, honestly. then we can start actually building things. But as I said, now that it's all secure, those villagers, I don't know, eventually maybe will breed. Maybe. It's not entirely certain. Oh, yeah, that has a door. First I was like, what the fuck happened here? I thought I put a door there. Good way to get rid of all this excess dirt that I don't really want to keep storing permanently. Then I'll pull out the paths, repave them with andesite. Yeah, this area would be kind of close, but it doesn't need to be perfect right this second. But it needs to look presentable. The more level it is, the easier it is, you know, in general to build and so forth. But that's, I mean, things on the outside can't get in, so kind of want all this wood here. I don't want to have to jump back into. I'll just raise this up another level. Almost jumped off to my death. I could put it up one more. Yeah, I think I'll do that. First, let me fill this in. It's going to be a good old time getting rid of all this retarded dirt. It might also be a function of the fact that because those are, I believe, the main crop beds and they're sort of outside of the settled area. How many were over here? I think there were 2 others as well, or is it just 1? Oh, it's this one gigantic one. Okay. It looks like this has been harvested over time, but it looks like it's all the same crop. Maybe there needs to be a diversity of crops. Actually, I think they need ultimately all 3 kinds in order to actually make that work. Let's plow up all the crops and then sort of go over and diversify or something along those lines. Now, why do some of these look like they've been different? Yeah, we'll put some carrots over there too. Give me all the carrots. Oh. I guess we were hungry a bit. So we got carrots. And taters. Yes. Alright, so we'll plant a carrot area, because I think all those looked like potatoes to me, actually. Then we can have potatoes in the other bed. We'll just sort of diversify it. We'll end up building... Yeah, I see you doing that. I see what you're doing. So which one is this? Oh, that is carrot. Okay. Oh, did I replace all those with carrots? That might bring its own challenges. Because I know there are crops. Yeah, there are a lot of crops over here, but they don't look like they're being tended. Oh, I've got to fill that area in. See, like these little cabins will be removed and so forth. Yeah. Get out of there. Oop. Having a generally level town, I would assume, will help with their breeding capabilities as well. So yeah, there are at least 3 villagers, and I think there's a 4th skulking about somewhere. Now, yes indeed, this needs to be increased in height, and that will take care of most of the problem of this deformed area. We can make more torches. Try to space them out more evenly as well, so they look better. I'm going to carve out, well, I can carve out this area, carve off that top. We'll have a little extra stone, bring it down, the wall that is, and the ground level. You can't run from my dirt attack. Hey, kitty. I see you're grumpy. I know you're grumpy. Yeah, I got a little bit of a grumbly cat here. I don't know why she's so grumbly. You got no reason to be upset, kitty. Yeah. That's pretty good. See, these will have to be carved off. When we get golems, that'd be a problem. Alright. I think for now, we'll actually drop that down like this. I know it's going to look a little bit odd. But I mean, it will function the way a house is supposed to function. It looks like this is not particularly well lit. That's better. We'll go through the, let's see. We could use a little bit of torchlight there instead. That has been torched. Those I know have. So now that that's all on level more or less, and they've all got proper doors and so forth. Hello, two in there. You should mate with each other. Produce progeny. Produce some spawn. Bring that out, and then that side. This will remain perhaps lower in the area where the dock is. Do I have dirt in here? No? Okay. I'll harvest those trees. Generally speaking, I'm just trying to tidy things up to make them more efficient at the moment. Nope. More dirt. Oh, God. Let's see. I don't need to carry that around. Like I said, though, andesite would make perfect pathing. And that'll actually leave us with a little extra dirt as well. And we'll need to put in more torches. And if any mobs spawn, we'll know that there are areas, pockets of low light that we need to take care of as well. Thinking out to roughly there. Pop those up there, that should be fine. It's actually easier to do the road work at night while the villagers aren't vying for space, you know, falling in little holes and so forth. It's not looking too bad though at the moment, honestly. Yeah, that provides reasonable enough protection. Creepers won't get over it. Skeletons can shoot over it, but they'll move towards the wall. Oh, see, there's a creeper over here. Okay, and there's a zombie, so this is a low light area. God damn it. Alrighty then. Oh. Ah. But anyway, we will put, where does the torch go? Ish. Right there. There perhaps. Yeah, we don't need things coming under the wall. Kill that skeleton too. Thank you. All right. That's probably the last holdout of extremely low light conditions that were causing the spawning of enemies. Because they can't possibly be spawning in the town itself, because that's far too well lit. Alright. But like I said, zombies can't get through the wall. Skeletons can't walk, at least, through the wall. Oh, something took a shot. Oh. Get closer to the wall and stand still. Come on. Got him. Yeah. Alright. So, now that I believe we've finally solved our last internal problems here, I mean, we'll still, you know, we're going to need wood to make more good-looking gardens. Just chop these down. Thankfully, in this game, wood is a renewable resource. And we'll also be getting more wood, of course, because we're going to be taking those cabins down. But because the top of the wall is lit, mobs tend not to spawn even that close to the wall, really. Not that it would matter, because they can't get through it, but just provides a little extra protection, more or less. And then those buckets, and we'll, aha, 3 saplings. We need to make sure to collect those, because we didn't have very many to start off with. Oh, 4 actually. All right. Thought I just heard one. Oh, yeah, I see you there. Gunpowder. Now, where did you spawn? I'm not even sure. Alright, we've increased the number of saplings. We'll end up planting trees in that corner, probably. Like I said, though, it's going to be necessary to put more torches in the green areas of the town, especially around these like crops and so forth. Now, how many wood did we gain? Okay, we got plenty. Let's see. Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. We'll expand it out this way since we're going to be moving the trees anyway, I guess. This one's going to be double-sized, I guess. I like the general design of the village gardens. I think they look aesthetically pleasing, so to speak. Then, need a trench for the water. Alright, now we need a lot more torches, apparently. I don't think we need anything else at the moment. We're going to have to do a lot more mining in order to make new homes and so forth. Oh, we've got... we're just going to end up turning that into material. We don't need to hold on to all this stuff quite yet, nor do we need the fences at the moment. We don't need to carry around a bunch of different food types either. I'm gonna have to have like a home that's just full of chests. It doesn't matter if the villagers inhabit it, but I have to have something like that anyway. Oh, we can use this as well for that'll be handy. Okay. Just gonna have a ton of torches, honestly. Do a whole stack. Maybe 2 stacks. There we go. Yeah, now we don't have to worry about that crap. We'll dump that down there. We'll need that for water. We've got... Overall, we're quite resource rich because we're in a village, so we have all those crops sort of pre-prepared. Actually, it's difficult to find anything other than rudimentary grain, generally speaking. See, you're standing awfully close to this well, making me wonder if people are falling in there and dying. Do I need to close up the village well? Oh yeah, and I'll also need to make a hoe. So you can get water just from right here too. Interesting way of causing water to replicate, I'll say that much. But now that's ready to be planted, and we've got plenty of carrots to do so. But might be worth it to have some potatoes. Put in some potatoes, put in some grain. Actually, probably make that a grain bed or something, honestly. I wanted. Let's see. That's all good there for the moment. I think it would be worth it to raise this up another level just to make it sync with the rest of the city. I mean, it's not a big deal. We're not using any additional torches or anything like that. Just to make it look better, so to speak. Pressed the wrong button there for a moment. Whoops. Alright, so that's all done now. We can raise everything else up within here, if only to put in a building, but it's not actually really, strictly speaking, necessary. What I think would be a better idea is just to start lining everything with torches all over the fucking place. Like all these crop beds. Actually, if you have torches around them, they grow better anyway. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing there. But that extra light helps them to grow actually at night, believe it or not. For anyone who's not like Minecraft versed. It also can allow you to grow crops in snowy areas. That'll significantly boost the growth of all of those crops there, to tell the truth. For right now, though, anything that's not path, I'm just gonna place torches all over the friggin' place, just to keep things well lit, so that no mobs spawn and start screwing around with everything. And I realize it looks kind of crappy at the moment, but that doesn't really matter. Put torches here. Even if it's right next to a line of torches on the wall, it will still help that to grow better. Seriously, it's the truth. Let's see any mobs try to spawn in our city now, considering there are 1,000 blazes day and night. I know it looks a little bit excessive and obsessive, but that's okay. Alright. This area. This one. Again, even if it's right next to the wall, the more proximity the better. Then, now that this is all well lit and happy, that's got to be enough. I mean, come on. Yeah, I'd like to fill in this little goofy area too. Whoops, that didn't work quite as I expected. Open up that little area. Yeah, that is actually on the same level, so I'd like to make that look presentable. Pop that in there. I'm gonna end up carving some of that out for wood. Could have actually an interior moat along that side, which would look kind of nice. Actually, maybe that would actually be a good place for the sugar cane, honestly. Don't have any sand on us now. There's a lot of sand in general around the area, although we need some for glass. So now we're all torched up. No problems there. So now we just need to add basically the andesite in order to have a functional road that actually looks like a road. It'll look more like a cobblestone road, even though of course cobblestone is a different block. So you don't need to have a front porch. We're going to be making a housing collective. It's going to be totally irredeemable. Purely disgusting. Start on this side generally. See, I don't care if there's a step there into the path so much. That one doesn't matter as much because it's in this part of the town. It's the buildings are a little bit more sparse, so if a golem does generate, it'll be able to move through still. See, that looks fairly nice. It looks about the same as gravel. Oh, no. Whoops. Insist on it going under the step as well. Bring it all the way to the gate. We may not have quite enough andesite, but it's not like it's a difficult resource to find or anything like that. It's not like the entire town isn't underlain by a huge seam of it, so yeah, that looks nice. Looks nice, sounds nicer than walking on the grass. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh. There. Yeah, see, that looks nicer. Oh. Torch this little bed up. See, this one's more of a hodgepodge of weird crops. Also, it's missing a wood piece that I don't have to replace it with. How unfortunate. So we'll hoe this up, put in more crops there. This will be the giant field of sorts. Oh, is this well lit enough inside? Almost looks like it's not. Yeah, that could be, unfortunately, a monster spawner of sorts. Better. You villagers better be real happy for all of these defensive fortifications I'm making. I'm even building roads. The autistic screeching of the communists as they realize that one person would do this, and they're not doing it for some collective. Bring this all the way to the well. And then thankfully we'll have used up basically our andesite. So I think all the villagers are sort of huddled in this side of the town. Actually, this door may be too far away for them to replicate. Maybe I simply have to put a house closer to them to connect it to these other houses. It could be a matter of literal distance. Yeah. Now you've got a stone road and everything. Have fun in there. Well, let's see if they're inhabiting this home. Are these... Yeah, those doors might be like a block too far from that door to actually connect. I might need to put a shit shack right about here in order for that to happen, honestly. Like, no joke, it can literally be a distance of a block or two that prevents them from replicating. Now that the mob spawning in the village is, as far as I know, taken care of, there's wait, did I just hear a villager in here? Yeah, there's a villager in here too. Oh, maybe he can't breed with the others due to distance. Either way, it's screwy. I don't know. I know somebody said, oh, you have to do something involving trading. Yeah, but I don't have, like, emeralds. I'm not going to go 1,000 blocks out of my way to find the biome where you generally find emeralds either. I'll just have a sparsely populated village, I guess. It will be a hamlet. And then I believe we've used up our andesite. Do you have any others? No? That's fine. Looking better. Yeah, looking a lot better. Like I said, I'd like to turn this whole corner into a giant crop field. Let's make ourselves a hoe. Plant those crops. Do I have any sticks or whatever? Oh, well, I also need a piece of oak wood. Yeah, okay. Whoops, that didn't work. Alright. There we go. Time to farm. And we've got carrots to plant. We'll also be planting all the saplings if we can. Yeah, it's all good. And we've got more wood in there, so we can always... Now that we've got a stable tree supply, potentially, won't be a problem. See, one of those will be wheat, the other one will be carrots. Actually, since I think all these are carrots and potatoes, and, wait, yeah, those are potatoes. Okay. I want to replicate more potatoes elsewhere anyway. Matured potatoes. Yes. Where are all the beets? Could have sworn there were some. Okay. Okay, so we'll be able to make a little potato area as well. I can count a potato. Let's see. So that's all, as far as I know, nothing but potatoes. Put in some wheat for them. Carrots as well. I can even turn my back to the outside of the village. The worst thing that'll come through is a spider. That's not exactly the hardest thing in the world to kill. So now they've got a significant food ability. Well, don't you walk on my fucking crops, bitch. Now, where the hell did you spawn? Yeah, I'm just gonna stick them full of torches like a Christmas tree. You can't possibly convince me that there's anywhere left where a mob could possibly come into existence. Everything's literally about as well lit as it could possibly be. So now, we start a tree farm. Yeah, or I could have a big tree farm in this area. I could space the torches properly. Or it doesn't really matter if I do. Yeah, having a woodlot here would make more sense, I guess. I know that's technically capable of growing there, but I don't want it to be literally that close to the house. We'll plant some right along the shore, perhaps. That'll look nice. Doesn't matter. Again, this is all more or less temporary. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll produce more than enough wood. I don't mind if these flowers stay here, but... What the? Oh, yeah, it's a horde trying in vain to attack the city. You will suffer for your insolence. Come back here, coward. There you go. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere they can actually get over the wall, though. I think I structured it properly on the outside. Oh, this is a dark little area. I think something gets probably spawned there. Oh, wrong button. Not quite that well lit. God damn it. Once again, the zombies did not prevail in their scheme to take over my town. In the future, a lot of this will be taken care of by potentially lampposts that'll look more decorative. So then, we should set about building a couple of homes or something, I don't know. We also do need more andesite if we're going to do road work. We don't have to worry about running out of wood at this point. We got some more torches, so it's time to mine. We need to carry the extra dirt on us right now. We will need some to fill things in the future, but for right now, yeah, well, there's no more room in there. Okay. Oh, that was a little bit of odd lag. Okay, I don't know what that was. We're just going to strip away all this andesite here, more or less. Whoopsie daisy. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, a couple stacks is really all that much more that we need, honestly. If we basically strip this area out to a new level. That's actually another possibility, is just now literally lower the level of all of these tunnels and so forth. The torchlight will still be sufficient to suppress mobs for another level of depth. It's going to begin to look more and more like a massive underground fortress or something. Nothing wrong with that. And we need more cobble anyway. Once those trees grow, that's going to be part of the main construction material. Half blocks for the roof, cobble walls, a single window, and a door, basically. Actually, I mean, technically they don't need a window, but they look kind of goofy without them. Some more coal. That'll be helpful since we're going to be making a shit ton of torches. More andesite. Right. Much more cobble. We'll need a couple stacks, basically. We'll continue with the road while we wait for more of the trees to mature, something along those lines, essentially. Do we have an extra pick, or no, we don't. Okay, so we've got almost 2 stacks of andesite. That's good. Plenty of cobble there for a while, at least. Yeah, we'll go back to road construction now. Okay. A moment here. I think we've got extra picks lying around, though. We can always construct more. That's not a problem. Need to make, as I said, more torches. Making a new pickaxe, so to speak. Alright. Got plenty of shovels, including some that are kind of dilapidated. Dump the extra rotten flesh in there. We will be planning a sugarcane farm. So we're going to stack up all of our resources there. This will be stuff we're planting. Using to plant. Don't need that. Okay, that's enough torches. There's not going to be any need for an entire new stack almost. Get those. I'm trying to think here. We do have some glass panes. That'll be helpful. We can always floor with some of these other minerals as well. We could put in diorite flooring into the homes themselves or something like that. It'd certainly look good. Oh, well. Kind of want a torch here. I'm tired of looking at that in washed out color. Same with here, roughly. Tired of it looking constantly bleak down there. Okay, any trees matured? Yeah, a few of them. Okay, it's time to construct a shit shack, I think. Or something. Oh no, we were going to do the rest of this road first. Okay. They're still following false gods in their temple here. I'll have to set them straight. I am your god now. I am the one who plants the crops. Your religions mean nothing to me. Well, one thing I don't like about the new controls is the fact that it attempts in many cases to automatically scale the next block that you're pressing against. Which may be a quirk in the controls that I'm supposed to modify, but no, please don't. Please move. Thank you. Okay, which way? Aye. They can't figure out what the hell I'm doing because they're too dumb to know how to make proper roads. It's just gonna look a lot nicer. This row can be. There. Yeah, we'll have more than enough. Whoops. Just about perfect. See, it constantly tries to jump. That looks better. Yeah, and then on that side it's raised up enough. So I think that's enough for now. I'll probably do another part later tonight. Hopefully the audio was fine, and I do see there's a villager on this side now, which is heartening. That's about all. Peace out.